Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. I hope you noticed a lack of beard. It's the first stage of my weight saving plan for summer running and summer cycling, but I know I've been posting a lot of house related videos just recently. I've been posting a lot of bike workshop, this sort of stuff, garage workshop, and I just thought I would maybe try and get up to date with my bike projects, show you what I've got in the pipeline, show you what I'm working on. Now that the bike workshop is pretty ready to start using, well, it is being used because I've already started on this project. I just thought I'd go through, show you what I've got waiting in my bike cave, the plans for the bikes there, what's going on, and just get you up to speed. Maybe you can even help me decide which order to do these projects in, because I've got so many projects, I need to get cracking with them. So hope you enjoy it. I'm just going to go through the project. Okay, so I start off with the Vitus 979. I'm kind of loath to take this thing apart, really. I've started to disassemble it. Yes, it's very dirty. Yes, it needs a good clean up. Lots of the components are filthy, but I just feel like it doesn't look like it's been very well used. I don't know if I need to take it fully apart. I don't think I'm being lazy when I say that. It's basically underneath all of this dirt, it is pretty much as new condition. I like to think I probably need to give it a really good deep clean, get into all these little nooks and crannies like the forks and things like that. It does need a really good deep clean, but I just feel like it's not seen much use at all. Look at the bar tape. Yes, it's been on a long time, but has it? It's never lent against a wall. It's not been marked, it's not been used. It looks spotless. It really does look spotless. Am I wasting time and energy by taking it apart? Maybe I just give it a really good deep clean in situ, keep all the bits on there. The cables look fine, the cables don't feel worn, they're lovely condition. Super smooth gears. My plan for this is to put a saddle on that I'll use, which will be one of my Brooks Cambium C15. So I'll put on the saddle that I'm going to use. I will drop the stem a little bit. I will put some nice head carbon rims on. How good does that look? Change the wheels up, put the pedals on. I'm not going to do a lot more than that with it. I want to get it on the road, really. I don't want to take too long over it. So that's why I've started with this one first, because I think it's a decent clean up. Shove some wheels on it, get it ridden. So that's the first project. This next one, I'm not even going to waste particularly much time about it. It's a 53cm Stalk scenario race, alloy frame. I bought this completely for all the parts. It came with Dura-Ace 7700. It came with these funky Rolf wheels in gold. I'll use those on something, but I basically bought it. It didn't cost very much at all for the parts. The frame is currently on eBay. I'm trying to get a shot of that. The frame, the Eastern EC90 Superlight forks, seat post clamp, saddle. That is all on eBay. And I bought it for the group set. So I've got a Dura-Ace group set which I've taken off this. That is what I've got this for. That is all the time this bike needs. If you want it, it's on eBay. Now this is one I picked up yesterday. This is a Dinoch Aravis Optima Reynolds tubed road bike from about 95, 94 I think. Now this one I bought mainly, to be honest, because I've had similar frame to this. I've had Reynolds Optima tubed rally road bikes, and they ride incredibly well. They're beautiful things to ride. I had a gold M-Trax 1000, I think it was. I rode it for a few years. A superb bike, absolutely superb bike. And this is exactly the same size. This colour is unusual. It probably looks very blue in this light, but in sunlight it looks sort of purpley blue, a bit like supersonic blue, the colour Honda used to make. But anyway, this again looks pretty original. It's got full Shimano 105, even the headset, chain set, front rear mechs, hubs, I don't know, yeah, matching hubs, 105 hubs. The whole thing is completely original. Tyres, my word, they're narrow little things. But basically I bought this for the frame, and I may well put the Dura-Ace 7700 from the Stalk road bike onto this. Don't know about the wheels. Not sure about the wheels. Maybe it'll look a bit Williams Renault Clio blue and gold. I don't know. But I'm going to build this up. They're just great bikes to ride. This was not much more. This, for the price this was, it's just a great bike to put in the locker with all the other bikes and just have it a backup. Just have for one of my sons if they start riding. You know, it's not much more than 100 quid. I can whack the Dura-Ace group set on it. It's got thumb shifters. It hasn't got thumb shifters. It's not a mountain bike. It's got brake and gear shifters in the Dura-Ace 7700, so it's not got down tube shifters. Get that group set on there. Get some nice wheels and tyres on there. And I think it'll probably be a fantastic bike to ride. Certainly the frame set is beautiful. Again, I've changed the saddle over. It's got lots going for it. I've got a carbon seat post to take away a little bit of the shock. A specialised carbon seat post which works really well with these, so you get a little bit more comfort from them. But they're just great bikes to ride, and for the price of it, the paintwork, you know, 30 years old, it looks incredible. It is such good quality, and it's just change the group set, do it up a little bit, give it a good clean, and put it away for a rainy day if you like. Now this is my Dinoch 705. You've probably seen this before. There is videos about it also on my channel. Check back and have a look at those videos. So what happened was I started off with this gold coloured M-Trax 1000, I think it was, that I got for about 100 quid, and it was a beautiful bike. I rode it for 3, 4, 5 years, I think. I loved it, and slowly, bit by bit, I upgraded it. I put Ultegra 6800 on it, 11 speed. I put carbon wheels, carbon seat posts, carbon bars. Fantastic bike, absolutely loved it. Eventually I then bought a full titanium, not the lugged one, but the full titanium frame for it, and I swapped that over, all the bits, and carried across to that, and I again rode it for a few years, loved it. I did my longest ride, 266 miles, double Dulwich Dynamo on that bike. It's a fantastic bike, but I got a little bit bored of the raw titanium finish, so I found this 705 Dinoch frame, swapped over all the bits, and again I've been riding it off and on, good days. It's just a great bike. Dura-Ace 11 speed cable works really well. Brakes are set up with, I've got NV rims with Chris King hubs on these, beautiful wheels. Gets a lot of attentions at the cafe stops, obviously. But again, with the colour scheme, I've got a little bit bored of it. So what I did, my full titanium frame, I sent it off to a friend of mine who's a bike sprayer, who's sprayed 2 or 3 bikes in the past. He's done a GT Pro Performer for me in Candy Apple Red. He's done a couple of other bikes in the past. I sent the full raw titanium frame off to him with a plan. I'm going to show you what that is now because it's back from the painters and it looks fantastic. So let me get this thing off the stand and I'll get the frame and show you what he's done to it. So if you are anything like me, occasionally you'll see a picture of a bike in a magazine or on the internet or whatever, and you'll think, wow, what colour scheme, what an amazing colour scheme. And this is what happened here. I saw this beautiful colour scheme bike on a Facebook sale group actually. I'll put the photo up here, you can see what photo it is. And I just fell in love with it. And then I saw another version of it by English Cycles, who also did a similar colour scheme. Again, here's a photo of the one that they did. And I just really fancied that. So I sent this titanium frame off to my paint spraying friend. And let me show you what he came back with. First of all, he did a matching stem. So this is a sort of gunmetal grey finish handlebar stem. That's the one that I've used on this bike previously. So I wanted a bit of a colour scheme going on. You'll understand this stem a bit more when you see the bike. The forks are in here, both the forks. Let me get the frame out and show you what is going on here. I'm trying not to drop these pieces. There's the forks out of the way. So I'm hoping this gorgeous, deep, sort of Old English metallic red shows up well. It's got a lovely sparkle to it. All of these logos on here are airbrushed. They're not stuck on logos, they're not stuck on stickers. These are all airbrushed into the paint. As you can see, it's not a lugged titanium frame, it's the full Raleigh titanium frame. Obviously took the heron badge off and then put it back on again afterwards. And it just does such a beautiful job. This one is a decal, and the one you can't see just in there is also a decal. But these ones here also, all airbrushed logos, and it is immaculate and it is beautiful. Even on the chain stays. And you'll see the colour that he's done the logos in is a sort of throwback to the raw titanium finish underneath, just in a metallic version of a sort of gunmetal grey, which is the same colour that the stem has been done. So I think once the stem is on this, it'll look amazing. So the plan for this frame and forks is to swap all the bits over from there, shove them all onto this frame, and then hopefully also a cream Brooks Cambium saddle. Again, it's my favourite sort of saddle. But yeah, it'll have the carbon seat post, it'll have the MV rims, the Chris King hubs, it'll have the Dura-Ace, the gold chain, the matching Elite gold embossed water bottle holders. And it won't have the original quill stem like this. It will have, as I've shown you already, the sprayed stem. And with that also, it will have some S-Works specialised aero bars. Not with this stem, of course. I might try that stem, I don't know. But it'll have the S-Works aero fly bars, I think they are. So they'll be going on this frame, and I think it's going to look superb. So that, I think, covers the next few projects I've got to do. I've got all of the components to swap across from the 705 onto the titanium frame. Really looking forward to do that. I can't wait to do that. I've got the Aravis to put the Dura-Ace 7700 onto it. I've also got the mountain bike, purple mountain bike, full titanium kicking around, and all the components for that to put on it. So I've got too many projects, I don't know where to start. If you want to put any suggestions what I should get on with first, the Vitus, maybe it just gets a good clean up and I'll just start using that, because I've not got a dedicated road bike at the moment, so it might be only just to get the Vitus up and running. I need to get a cassette for it, but other than that, that's about it. It's pretty much ready to go. Any suggestions you've got, any bike you think I should do first, please let me know. Because I'm in a situation where I'm trying to start everything and nothing's getting done. So that's a bit of a roundup as to where I am with the bikes. Loving the gravel bike at the moment. A lot of my time is spent on the gravel bike, and obviously doing the bike projects. But that's a quick roundup of where we're up to. But please chuck in some comments of which bike you think I should work with first and get on the road, because I'm just done with projects right now and I want to get something finished. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this quick catch up. Hope you enjoyed the paintwork on this titanium frame, the Aravis in purple, blue. Yeah, hopefully there'll be an update on one of them getting finished very soon. Until then, anyway, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.